Robbie, we've got our first entrant into the Grand Prix, Cookie Asaro. What did you think of his performance, and how dangerous is he going to be in that tournament?
I think it was an incredible performance. You know, two very impressive victories. So I think we have a very good contender who's fighting now Antonio Plasmat for the interim title. So I'm really looking forward to this fight. Two big heavyweights, knockout power as we have all seen. So it's going to be a very, very exciting fight.
And just tell us about the thought process for how you're going to fill those 8 slots for this tournament. What's the roadmap look like?
Yeah, so this was the first qualification tournament that we had. In the next events that we're going to have, pretty much every month, we're going to have single fight qualification fights. We're going to have tournaments where people can qualify, and then by December we have all the names, and then we have a great 8-man Grand Prix.
And so what's the game plan for the winner of Plazabot versus Cookie in June? What happens to them?
Now the winner of that fight is the interim title, interim champion, and the interim champion has to fight the champion, which is Rico. So that is the plan. And
do you have an approximate date of when they will fight? And could the winner of that fight still possibly go into the Grand Prix tournament?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think we can always leave a spot open for the champion, of course. And I think third, maybe beginning of the fourth quarter of the year, we see Rico back in the ring, and then versus the winner of Plazabot Cookie.
Okay, and do you think Rico, with his knee injury, if he comes back and wins that fight, do you think he would be up for a quick turnaround to fight 3 fights in one night?
I think I'm the wrong person to ask it. You have to ask Rico.
We will. Okay, well, congratulations on a good night. I thought from top to bottom this was probably our strongest card of the year so far. Do you agree?
To be honest, I like them all so far. You know, but I'm very happy with the result, and the main reason I'm happy is because I see that the fans are happy. You know, so then that means that we did a good job, and hopefully we can continue doing it. And
I know our next fight card, Glory 86, will be in Essen, Germany, and then after that we come right back here to Rotterdam. It seems like Germany's kind of become our second home besides Holland. Is there a particular reason for that?
I think we are focusing on getting a lot of new homes. You know, Holland will always stay one of our homes, but we're going to continue building.
All right. Robbie Timmers, does anyone in attendance have a question for Robbie?
Oh, not him. Everybody.
Robbie Badarhari was here tonight.
Yeah.
Where he has showed some interest in the heavyweight tournament. Does his presence mean that he is coming back soon?
I think his presence means that he liked the fight card. You know, that he's just a big global fan, just like many of the other people. But I know it's still triggering. You know, I know he's still interested in fighting. I think this event even triggered to me even harder. So let's see, and hopefully we see him back in the global event very soon.
Thanks. Anyone else have a question?
Hi. Andy Semler just fought. He won against Myrtle Groenhart. He is the champion now. What's next for him? Because Nabiev has been asking for the rematch for the controversial split decision. We have also a guy in James Overman. Who's next for Semler?
Yeah, it's a lot of people that want to fight the champion, so that's also the thing. Like, we never make decisions on the day of the event, so we got looking at the options. Jay Overmyer is of course one of them. We know that Ali Nabiev is asking for a fight. The reason that we didn't do a right away rematch is because we thought most of the people didn't do enough to show an entertaining fight that the fans want to see. You know, it was a little bit of a disappointing fight, so that's why we decided for another course first. But he got his chance. You know, he can fight again and make his way up to another title fight for sure.
Right. Another question. Of course, like you said, you like all the cards, you like all the fights, but tonight, what was your favorite fight of the night?
Well, it's always hard to pick, but Proposhi versus Yankaffa, night call the fight. You know, it's the pace that they have. They are very explosive. It's a very. I have sympathy for the referee. It's such a difficult fight to judge because everything goes so fast, and it was a very impressive fight. So very proud of both of them. You know, tournament fights were great. I enjoyed all the fights. Hope you suited you. What was your favorite?
Yeah, I have to agree. I thought that the Bosch vs. Kappa was definitely the fight of the night for me.
He's sitting behind you.
Yeah, I told him already.
Yeah, okay.
So, thank you.
Pass the mic right behind.
Hi, you mentioned that you want to go to a lot of new homes and new location. I'm from France. Do you have any plans to coming back to us this year? Because we miss you guys.
We're looking at the options. It depends on how you do your work. You know, if you do the groundwork for us there, then the faster we can come.
Okay. I'll try my best. I promise.
Anyone else? Over here.
Robbie, great suit, man.
Thank you. That was the main reason
I
I wanted to
mean,
be
we
here.
gotta talk about it. Where did you make the suit?
I didn't make it myself, but, I have a guy that's a Canadian guy. His name is Hussein Dalla, and he makes great suits.
Nice.
I will look you up.
I catched you on Instagram in a comment. You were talking about maybe this year to see Gökhan Saki, Jamal Ben Sadiq and Badr Hari back in the ring. Can you confirm that?
I didn't say, I'm not sure if I mentioned if it was about Saki also, but if I wrote something, I can confirm that it was me who wrote it. I'm verified, you know. So.
But are you expecting these guys to back to fighting again this year?
I'm hoping it and I'm expecting it, yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
One more over here. One more, we'll let you off the hot seat, okay? One more.
Hi, Robbie. Ever since COVID, we've been seeing 8 fights, glory cards. Is there plans to make it more fights per event to get some more like movement in the divisions?
We do a lot of events, so that creates already the movements. The reason why we also do 8 fights is because, you know, it's high pace, you know, so people keep entertained, and you know, we don't want to be too long nights because, you know, people also have other stuff to do. So, but if the fans want to see it, yeah, let us know, and we will we discuss it together, and who knows, you know.
I'll definitely want to see it.
I will keep that in mind for the next one.
All right, Robbie Timmers, everybody, answering questions here. All right, now for the man of the hour, please welcome Cookie Asaro, our tournament winner. And the man he'll be facing in June, Antonio Plazabat. Come on up here. First of all, Cookie, you've had a few minutes for it to register. What's it feel like being Glory's tournament winner?
Feels great. Very great. I mean, yeah, I think no one thought in a year I would come this far. And yeah, I'm very proud of myself for putting in the hard work and showing you guys I'm one of the new ones. And the next to brawl with Plazabat. That's me.
Yeah, the last thing we'll do is probably think about another fight right now after those two, but you've been in the ring with him, you sparred together, your teammates. What are some of those sparring sessions like? Have you guys really turned up the juice and gone at 100% before, and what happened?
He's a heavy hitter, and he has shown the world he can knock out some guys. I felt it, so yeah, it's gonna be a hell of a ride against Plazabat.
Antonio, first of all, how proud are you of your teammate for winning tonight?
Well, I think if you spar with me, you win the fights. No, joking. I think this show we had like a good team in the gym, and working with, sparring with him also helped me, and I think also I helped him. There's also Jamal, and working with Walter, working with Mike. It needed to happen. Like, it just shows. I think this is like a good night for the gym. The first and then second, yeah. We got now the live big sparring session.
Yeah, I know you're good friends with him, but you got to talk some trash about him. Give me something bad to say about Cookie.
Yeah, the right hand you see tonight, he was hitting me also with that on training, and that on purpose. Yeah, it's not very nice from him, but okay.
All right, Cookie, you've been in the ring with him a lot of times. Is it simply going to be who lands the best big punch first, or is it going to be deeper than that?
I think it's going to be deeper than that. It's going to be about who had the best attention during the training. So the one who listened the best to the coach is the one winning, and that all comes out in a big hard punch. So we'll see.
All right, before we have a stare down with these two guys, maybe open up for a couple of questions with the microphone there. Anyone have a question for Cookie or Antonio, go ahead.
I got a question for Tariq first. You were hitting your opponents with a lot of counters with the right hand. Is that something you train on a lot?
Yes, because I did my homework, like I said, and I knew with both opponents, if the right hand would land, they won't last long with me in the ring. So that was something I trained on, yeah.
Good job and congratulations on the win. Question for Plazibat as well. Tariq has told me that it isn't personal between you guys. You guys, for now, you all won't be friends, but you won't be enemies either. And after the fight, it's all good. Do you think the same?
Yeah, now it's just business. That's it. He wants to be the champion, be the Rico, be the best. I want to be the champion, be the Rico. I think I have a chance. He thinks he have a chance. So we need to fight. It's simple as that. Like no hard feelings. We need to see who's better. Sparring is sparring. Fighting is the other thing. Doesn't matter what happened on sparring, on everything. In the fight, not only technique, the other stuff comes out, and we see who is a better man. Yeah. It's like really no hard feelings now, it's just business life. That's it. The only problem I have is Cookie, I cannot talk trash. Like I wanted somebody to talk trash, so I need to wait for Rico, I think now.
Hey, well now that you're not his training partner, he should digress, right? You were the one that made him so great here tonight, you said.
No, like I will not take it because for this camp, I was not here. I was back in Croatia. Sun, sea, nice.
Yeah. I know we've got a big press conference coming up in Croatia. How has your star grown there in your home country?
Well, we're gonna see now. I'm not gonna talk much, but there's gonna be a pretty big press conference in Zagreb in about a month, I think. So cannot wait for it. First time for me, the big press conference like that in Croatia. So I'm happy about it.
Okay, how about a stare down? Try and at least look like you don't like each other for the stare down, guys. They will face off at Collision 5 in June for the interim heavyweight championship of the world. Antonio Plazibat and Tariq Cookie Osaro. They couldn't do it. And Andy Similar, if you'd like to come up. The champ is here, everybody. Andy Similar with a nice win tonight. Dominating performance over Myrtle Grunhard. Andy, how does it feel to have your first title defense?
Yeah, I feel good. And yeah, the fight will go good as well.
And Myrtle Grunhard, obviously a legend in glory. How were you so dominant over him tonight? What was the game plan?
Yeah, the game plan was pressure him, and after pressure him, let him come, let him do his thing and counter him, and after counter him, go pressure him again. And I think the game plan go very well.
Yeah, you know, there was some controversy around your win over Alim Nabiev. He felt he did enough. You obviously got the win, though. Do you feel like tonight's performance solidified that you are indeed the best in the division?
Tonight I show a little bit, but I always busy to perform myself to a better performance next time. This yeah, it was not the best for me.
Really?
Really.
So who do you want next? If you could make the fight yourself, is there somebody out there?
I want everybody. I think it's important for the people who they want, and just let me know.
All right. Anybody have a question for Andy Similar? Right here.
Andy, did you think it was 4 rounds because you were already sharing 4 rounds?
Yeah, I was one thing we speak before the fight, not look at the rounds. The first time 5 rounds I was, okay, this was 1, this was 2. This time I did fuck the rounds, I just fight, and then the 4th round I hear Mike, last minute, Myrtle, you need to go, last minute. And the last 5 seconds I hear my trainer, 1 action for this round, last action. So I thought it was like the last round, so I give 1 action and go like, and the people like, what you doing? And I thought, oh, this was 4 rounds. But yeah, that was a funny thing on the fight, yes.
Yeah, and in the start of the 5th round, he was giving you a hard time again. So this was the most difficult part of the fight, I guess.
He's, we train on that he come aggressive. He needs 5 rounds, he needs to come. I know he needs to come. I let him come for like 30 seconds, like 1 minute, and then I take the fight over again. Yeah, it was a game plan.
Okay, congrats.
Thank you.
Any more questions for Andy? Right here on the left. Oh, in the back.
And Myrtle was laying down on the canvas, on his back. Everybody thought he was knocked out. What went through your mind when he was staying on the ground?
The first knockdown, I was like, okay, he's keep going. The second time, the same. He's the predator, not for nothing. Just yes, he keep coming, and it was a nice fight.
Okay, fair. And one more right over here. By the way, you want to give a shout out to Curacao? I'm sure they're supporting you right now and happy.
Ze trainen in Curaçao. Kida wak me, was acaba met de bing, met de show, de Curaçao, die hoop ik ook in aan Panama.
Andy, question for you right here.
Yes.
Before the fight, Myrtle Groenhart, he was talking a little bit of trash. Did that motivate you even more, or did it kind of play in your head?
Just a little bit, because I'm not from the talking, and I need to take my focus, just not go in his gameplay. I know he wants me to go rush as well, because he's a rush fighter. I need to step back, watch the fight. Just I'm not going too much in his trash talk, and step up the game plan.
And in the fifth round, the knockdown was pretty bad. Did you expect him to stand up? Like you said, he is the predator, but it looked like he was knocked out.
Yes, it looked like, but I cannot see what he's feeling. But the last time I thought it was over, but he stand up, respect to him.
All right, thank you. All right, Andy Similar, welterweight champion of the world. All right, that's it, everybody. I guess you can try and get one-on-ones with the fighters if you'd like.